The Council has been concerned over a period of time over the manner in which the three arms of government are interrogating the Constitution and implementing that Constitution, especially in regards to the violations that have been witnessed from first the executive. I think we have very many examples of violations that have been perpetrated by the executive in terms of implementing the Constitution. The judiciary would, for instance, make a determination that on an interim basis, teachers ought to be paid. This is an example. But the executive proceeds and decides that they cannot comply with that kind of a position. The judiciary makes a determination that the recruitment of police officers is marred with irregularities and corruption. But the executive decides that that recruitment ought to proceed. When you come to the legislature, that is parliament, especially the National Assembly, you look at the kind of laws that are being passed in parliament, the kind of bills that are in parliament. Majority of those bills and the laws being passed have clauses which are clearly in violation of the Constitution. Again, the oversight role of Parliament through the committees. There are so many committees where allegations have been made in terms of corruption within the committees. One of the committees had to be reorganized as a result of alleged corruption within the committee. At the judiciary, we have conduct by some of the judicial officers which, in view of the Council of the Law Society, amounts to misconduct and a violation of constitutional principles. With all those issues where we are looking at the three arms of government violating the Constitution and some of the arms of government not keen in implementing the Constitution, we, as Council of the Law Society, decided that we now need to have a committee of the Law Society that would specifically deal with the question of real implementation of the Constitution and also safeguarding or protecting the constitutional gains that this country has achieved as a result of both constitutional and legal reforms that we have witnessed. Again, the Council was concerned of the fact that we now have a debate which is ongoing in the country regarding amendments to the Constitution. Various amendments have been proposed to the Constitution. And if we don't have an independent and sober entity that is looking at some of these proposed amendments, then we are going to fall into a situation where amendments will be passed not based on a rational debate, but based on interests. And therefore, this committee, part of what this committee will do is to advise the Council and the country generally regarding some of the proposed amendments to the Constitution.